After some early success, Hollywood tried to mold him into a typical leading man.
They said, okay, great, but now here's what you have to do. You have to stop working out as much. You have to lose weight. You can't call yourself The Rock. You can't talk about wrestling. Let's stay away from all that.
These are all the things they told you. Don't be this anymore.
That's right. So I tried that, Tracy. I tried getting smaller, losing weight. It all felt wrong.
And once you started being yourself,
That was it. When that happened, the funny thing happened. Around me. And years later, I'm sitting here with you.
so while he can bust up the big screen bad guys, he can also sing in an animated Disney feature.
I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod.
And he can be funny, or at least try to be.
You know, before this, I used to work in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. Couldn't concentrate.
He also owns a wide array of businesses, among them Tijuana Tequila, and it's no secret he likes to drink it as well as sell it.
Enjoy your mom.
But Dwayne Johnson says his favorite role is dad to his 3 daughters. His 2 younger girls are often seen on his Instagram page. So you really enjoy those tea parties?
Tracy, I love.
And that's the kind of thing that seems to make the public love him all the more. In fact, he talked about seriously as a presidential candidate. A 2021 poll showed nearly half of voters would pick him for the White House. It's even something Tom Hanks joked about a few years back when Johnson hosted Saturday Night Live.
That kind of sounds like you and me. I guess we gotta talk.
But when we Johnson told us that a run for the White House was not going to happen. Is running for president off the table now?
It's off the table, yes. It is off the table. I will say this, because it requires the B side to this. I love our country and everyone in it. I also love being a daddy. And that's the most important thing to being a daddy. Number one, especially during this time, this critical time in my daughter's life, because I know what it was like to be on the road and be so busy that I was absent for a lot of years with my first daughters, growing up in these critical age, at this critical time in their life. And that's what the presidency do. So my number one priority is my daughters. Sure, CEO sounds great, but the number one thing I want to be is daddy. That's it.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.
So sure, he can play a hulking superhero, no problem. But in real life, the only thing bigger than Dwayne Johnson's muscles, other than his ambition, just might be his heart. If Black Adam is fueled by today, what are you fueled by?
Oh, that's a good question. You've been saving that one. That's good. If Black Adam is fueled by rage, I am fueled by passion. I'm fueled by passion. I run to everything I do. Yeah, especially my daughters. So I would say that. I'm fueled by passion. And to
suspect in custody is described as a white juvenile male. Major news in what is believed to be the last committee investigating the pro-Trump riot at the Capitol. Correspondent Scott McFarlane has been covering.
After a year-long investigation and a series of congressional hearings unlike we've ever seen before, the House Select January 6 committee voted unanimously to take its probe to the next level, calling former President Trump the central figure of January 6th.
So it's subpoenaed him. Trump promises a warning response. Also, the Supreme Court has rejected into his legal fight over the FBI search of his Florida estate. CBS News brief on top of it.
When you need to know, turn to CBS News Radio.
Trevor Noah now has an exit date from the Entertainment Tonight juvenile at Glen High. Trevor Noah has set the date for his Daily Show exit. Noah will leave the Comedy Central series on Thursday, December 8th. The show will host a celebratory look back at his greatest moments on December 5th. Angela Lansbury's final film role has been revealed. Lansbury, who died earlier this week, has a cameo in the upcoming Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. It hits theaters November 23rd. Celebrating an E.T. birthday today, Grammy-winning musician Paul Simon is 81. Marie Osmond is 63. And which Grey's Anatomy star also starred in the spin-off series Private Practice? That would be Kate Walsh, who today turns 55. And we'll have all the latest celebrity news on the next ET. This report brought to you by CBS Audio. For more entertainment, news, sports, and lifestyle features, go to cbsaudio.com/podcast and explore all that CBS Audio has to offer. From the Entertainment Tonight News in Hollywood, I'm Kevin Frazier.
This is CBS News Radio.
I'm Gail King. Now to the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th assault on the Capitol, which will hold its last planned public hearing. Committee members say they will share never-before-seen images and revelations about the attack and new information about former President Trump's role in a plot to overturn the election results. Scott McFarlane is on Capitol Hill with a preview for us. Scott.
Gail, this hearing will look and sound different. There'll be no live witnesses this time, and all 9 panel members will make part of this closing argument, with just weeks remaining for the to wrap up its work.
Oh, good.
The House January 6th Select Committee is not only attempting to show some of its newest findings, but also trying to regain America's attention. The committee staffers conducted a long, sought-after interview with conservative activist Ginny Thomas, wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. The committee says she was urging the Trump White House to fight the 2020 election results.
We still have significant information that we've not shown to the public.
Committee Vice Chair Liz Cheney says the Secret Service has provided hundreds of thousands of pages of communication after the agency revealed requested text messages had been deleted. The panel says it will also focus on Trump's state of mind ahead of and during the attack, and will show what they call his centrality in the scheme to overturn the election.
It's important for people to know that this wasn't spontaneous, that this was directed, and that the President of the United States, whose first responsibility is to keep America safe, refused and did not do that on January 6th.
Meanwhile, a documentary filmmaker tells CBS News he's provided footage to the committee ahead of today's hearing from his film about Trump ally Roger Stone. You shared some recording with the House January 6th Select Committee. Could you tell what part of this they were interested in?
Their focus was the connections between Roger Stone, the Oath Keepers, and the Proud Boys. That is, the groups that were spearheading the attacks on January 6th.
The committee will also issue a final written report and must do so by the end of December. All of this is happening against the backdrop of the midterm elections, which, Gail, are now less than 4 weeks away.
Command and in your hand, CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
I'm Jeff Goldman of Fortune magazine, and today on my business update, a Wall Street analyst says a global recession is certain, but the U.S. may get off much easier than other countries.
CBS News Radio and CBSNewsRadio.com.
Hey, did you bring the cavalry?
Woman, I am the cavalry.
That's Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, in the popular film series Fast and Furious. He's made quite a name for himself in the world of movies, but he tells Tracy Smith that his favorite role is Dad. In show business, or really any business, they don't come much better than Dwayne Johnson. He's the highest paid actor in the world, according to Forbes, and his worldwide movie totals are counted in the billions.
We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender.
I'm not peaceful.
And now, in a new film opening this month, Johnson wants to be the next big superhero.
These powers are not a gift, but a curse.
In the DC Comics universe, Black Adam is a prisoner-turned-violent demigod out for revenge. Do you consider him a villain?
At times I do. Well, I consider him